End of different types of sentences. Uh, this is the second episode of this title because previously we have already done a video on it in which we have discussed changes and what does it mean, how do we change, and in this video we are going in its more details. Let's check. First thing, we are moving along with the different type of sentences, assertive sentences. Once you have assertive sentence, it means you are talking about either positive or negative sentence or statements. Whenever you have assertive sentence, its quotation marks will be replaced by that. Words like say changes into tells and say into tell, sad into told, will say into will tell. So according to the requirement of the reporting speech, we change these verb of reporting speech in indirect speech. Let's have its practice. He says, I am ill. And here he says that he is ill. So C says, and then here your quotation marks have been removed. How? With the help of that we have used as a replacement of quotation marks. Then interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences means we are talking about questions. And once you have quotation marks and you have to remove those quotation marks. So in case of having interrogative sentence, we use A for whether, but this is one condition when you have question that has been started with helping verb. If your interrogative sentence starts with helping verb, in that situation, your quotation marks will be removed or it will be replaced by either if or whether, whatsoever you feel convenient. Words say or said or will say will be changed. Either ask or inquire, or if you have said, so said will be changed. Either asked or inquired, or if you have will say, so will ask or will inquire. Let's check the examples. I said to inspector, are you searching my bag? I asked or inquired, or now see, instead of said, asked or inquired. So I asked or inquired if or whether, now choice is yours. And please make sure either you can use asked or inquire in the same way you can use either if or whether. He was searching my bag. Then another important thing, whenever you have interrogative sentences, once you are going to convert into indirect speech, then these will always be ended with full stop. No question mark will be used in indirect speech. As a note, I have also mentioned here, question mark is not used at the end of reported speech. Then interrogative sentence, when your interrogative sentence starts with WH words, condition will be a bit different. They said to me, what are you worried about? Now, please keep it remember whenever your sentence, interrogative sentence, starts with WH word, always WH word will start playing the role of conjunctions, means at the time of removing quotation marks, WH word will start playing the role of replacement of quotation marks and it will start playing the role of conjunction. And what is the conjunction here? Imperative sentences refer to order, request, command, suggestions, advice, etc. And whenever we have imperative sentence, always keep one thing in your mind that at the time of replacing quotation marks, either we use to or not to. If sentence is going to start with don't, then not to. Words say, said, will be changed by, like say can be converted into order, request, said into order, requested, advised, suggested, etc. according to the need. Keep one thing in your mind, you need to go note it down: forbid, request, order, suggestion, advice, recommended, or recommend. These words can change with the sense of sentence. Whatever your sentence will be, you have need to sense it in imperative sentences. Then you can be able to do it. You can use the words. You need to sense these all words, and then these words will be used according to the need of the sentence. Let's see the examples. She said to me, please lend me your pen. And now see, she requested me. Why requested? Because it's please. Now see the tone. What is the tone and how do you sense it? Because of the word please. Otherwise, if please word would not be used, rather than oh, please, simply lend me your pen. So you may use, instead of requested, you may use stated, asked, directed. But because the word please is used, that's why we have sensed it that this is a request. The next example is, they said, don't go outside at night. Now, see, it can be a suggestion, it can be an order, it can be a direction. So now choice is yours, how you are going to sense. You may use word order here, you may suggest it here, you may ask here, you may use directed here. So they ordered not to go outside at night because don't, so not to. Not to, then again, the remaining part of the sentence you have to use. There is another choice for don't type sentences. Rather than use not to, simply use forbid. Forbid means where things are not allowed. So they forbid to go outside at night. They forbid to go outside at night. Now see, just simply word forbid has been added and directly to and then remaining part of the sentence. Exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences refer to expression of a strong feeling, desired outburst, feelings. Whenever you have exclamatory sentences, your quotation marks will be replaced by that. Words say, sad, will say, these will be changed into exclaim with joy, sorrow, surprise, happiness, etc., etc. Examples. They said, hurrah, we won the declamation contest. They exclaimed with joy because hurrah is giving you a sense of happiness, joyness, that they had won the declamation contest. He said, alas, he failed in the test. He exclaimed with sorrow because here alas means something has been lost, something which is not happy. The speaker is not happy with, alas, he failed in the test. So he exclaimed with sorrow. Or maybe you may go along with, he exclaimed with grief that he had failed in the test. So exclamatory sentences, here you can see that we need to use exclaim with joy, happiness, sorrow, grief, etc. Let's have a quick recap. How are the word this, that, these, today, next week, change in reported speech? First, before taking a quick review, first we will discuss this. This into that, today into that day, next week into the coming week. Then WH interrogative sentences, which will replace the quotation marks. Who can answer? There will be no change with WH word because WH words, they start playing the role of conjunction. So here almost we have discussed each and every rule. And the most important thing is, if we take a quick review, So keep it, remember, interrogative sentences, in interrogative sentences, the replacement of quotation marks will be according to the type of interrogative sentence. If WH word, so WH word will start playing the role of replacement of quotation marks. Otherwise, you may move along with if or whether. Choice is yours. In case of having an assertive sentence, then that as a conjunction will be used. And if you have exclamatory sentence, and then again that as a conjunction or a replacement of quotation marks will be used. As far as imperatives are concerned, in imperative sentences, to is the best option. To is used or not to as a replacement of quotation marks. Again, suggestion like always that revise the rules and make as many sentences for possible to you on daily basis, easily if 2, 5, 10. So for a few days, if you work on it like this, then you will feel that you are now very good in narration. And hopefully we have tried our level best to provide you a very good series of narration.